Tucked away in the Shenandoah Valley, Harrisonburg, Virginia, home to James Madison, father of the Constitution and mother of some of the most electric crowds in all of college football. The Red Wolves will get us underway with the opening kickoff. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the James Madison Dukes offense will go to work first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. Be interesting to see what they do today.
And the Dukes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw on 3rd down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And that is how you silence this raucous crowd. Defensively on the road. First drive of the game, setting the tone, getting a huge sack on 3rd down.
The Dukes decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Puts a boot to it. Didn't see a lot of him in that loss last week. Only called on twice. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Arkansas State Red Wolves offense has its first opportunity of the day. And, David, their quarterback hasn't always blown you away statistically, but he is a guy that the coaches trust.
Yeah, and he'll show you some flashes of why you should trust him, Reese. But here's the thing. This is not a guy that we're saying, go win me the football game. That's not where he's at right now in his career. Jesse, he's a guy that needs the others. That they got to help him out. They got to play on schedule, not make those mistakes, and guys really play well around him.
Yeah, David, the one thing quarterbacks don't want to be referred to as is a game manager, but that's really more what this guy is. You're right. They have to be able to run the football. They can't turn it over. They got to play great defense. If they do that in this game, he's good enough to get this win.
Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The defense coming up big there. And the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a great feeling, and that's fun to be a defensive coordinator calling the plays.
And the Red Wolves with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Flowers. It's complete to the right. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, these late-night crowds are so much fun. They're so into it, so much energy in this building. And the visiting team drives down the field. Tell you what, drive stalls out a little bit, but they quieted this place a little bit by getting 3 and starting this game off on the right foot.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Ellis.
My old coach said, don't never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Brings up 2nd down.
To the air on 2nd down.
Holding. Offense.
They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with results of the play. On 3rd and long, he'll need to push it downfield. The screen, he's got wheels. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. And the Dukes line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He was working his way toward midfield, but they'll stop him at the 46-yard line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Rides to back and leaves it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. Looking for a man. It's Flowers. It's on target and complete. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. The Red Wolves come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Spins away from the defense. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Might as well give it to him again. Can't get him to the ground. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Got a man, it's Booth. He's stopped right at the 29-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. It's good. The lead is 6 in the first.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Looking to fire. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Dukes will punt this one away. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Always a positive to put up early points, and they'll try to add to this 6-0 edge. Skips away from pressure. Turning it on. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. We've reached the break, and Arkansas State has the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've got a first down here to open the period. Dropping back, it's Flowers. Under fire. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. Let's see what they've got on second down. Back to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Cobb. Good, solid tackle.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
And the Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. Had to throw it before he wanted. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be 3rd down. Motion from the back. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Dukes send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Hand goes into the air for the fair catch, and the catch is made around the 40. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. They've put up a couple of field goals so far, but now looking for a way to take a drive all the way to the... Into double coverage, and they made him pay. It's intercepted. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Direct snap. Slithers into space. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Catch in the middle. It's Ellis. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. With the catch, it's Ellis. Inside the 25. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Maybe picked up a couple. He's down at the 24. The Red Wolves come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
And the Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He takes it at the 45. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. The give to the back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Going to sling it on 2nd down. They've got the screen set up. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll go to the air. Setting up the screen. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that 1st down marker. The Dukes will call on their punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do... There he goes. And a nice pickup on the run and gets down to avoid contact. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. Wants to throw. It's Flowers. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him. And sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Catch in the middle. It's Cobb. And they're able to make the tackle. The Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Grabbed over the middle. It's Stevens. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. The play action fake. Throws toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He'll take another shot here. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. And the Red Wolves will punt it away on 4th down. A soaring high punt with serious hang time. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Makes one man miss. Got the 1st down. Looking for more. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. using his legs to buy some time. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hits. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Back to pass on second down. Gets it out quickly. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. And the Dukes will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. He's got it down the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. And perhaps there's some confusion. The field goal unit is out there. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's head back to the guys at Bridgeford Stadium.
The Dukes will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the 3rd. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down. Off play action. He's going to throw deep right side. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. The Red Wolves will try to pin them back with the punt. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. Here comes the offense onto the field again. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Gets the back moving. Off the play fake. Under fire. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Flips it out on the screen. Oh, he got loose. He's out of bounds after a really nice game, but there is a marker on the field. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Connection to the right. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And the Dukes will line up to punt it away. They'll be forced to kick for the 6th time tonight. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. Ready to fire from the pistol. The give to the back. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Give to the back. Creates a little room. Sweet cut there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Flowers. Rushes on him. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game. Are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
And the Red Wolves decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Pfeiffer. You know, we joked that the tight end's always open, David, but play action almost makes it impossible to keep them covered.
And yeah, because those guys, they're such good blockers most of the time. They're big and physical, and they self-block for a second, and then they run open and they find holes in zones, or they get good matchups. And man, those tight ends nowadays are nightmares for defenses to try to stop.
The Dukes with the 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got him. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. Off the RPO, complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Dead center perfect. The lead is down to a field goal.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here.
Brings up 2nd down.
The RPO, it's complete. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Bunch formation for these receivers. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Look out, he's got room. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. On the move, it's Booth. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run play action. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Caught in the backfield, it's Hatchett. Hard running there. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. The Red Wolves line up to punt it away. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. Nice job to make the fair catch at the 16. Make sure that ball didn't bounce into the coffin corner. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. A quick pass to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Here's the pressure. It's incomplete, and it also might be what is called a learning experience, and one this freshman got away with. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man. It's Ellis. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Dukes will punt this one away. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Arkansas State has it ready to go to work on offense. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. And the Red Wolves have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. That's the end of the quarter, and Arkansas State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Flowers. Pressure coming. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Well, this offensive line has got to do a better job. They've now given up way too many sacks. This poor quarterback is running for his life. They've got to shore up and do a better job on the offensive line.
The Red Wolves will send out the punt unit. A high kick trying to pin them deep. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Quick release by the QB. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Looking downfield on first down. A little screen to the running back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Sends it back in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What they would give to help their kicker out with a few yards on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 55-yarder. Here's a heat. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
And giving up 3 sacks a week ago. Now you've already given up 4 sacks. They got to find a way to protect their quarterback. Give him a little bit more time.
The Dukes send out the punt unit.
On to punt it away.
He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. Arkansas State ready to go back to work on offense. He'll do it himself. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. He'll keep it himself. Gets it past the marker. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. Quarterback on the keeper. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Here's the handoff. They get him stopped at the 32. That's a gain of 4. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Third down coming.
Back to pass, it's Flowers. He hurls one deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. Kicks it high, and it's just hanging there as if it has helium in it and floating down toward the earth. And the coverage team all over it, and the punt is down inside the 40. James Madison sends the offense back onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Finds his back in the middle. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Dukes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. From the gun, the running back has it. At the 40, there he goes. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Dukes are marching down the field. Right back to the well. Quick spin on the run.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Pulls and fires complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Dukes will have it 1st and 10. They think there's room to run to the right here. Touchdown, Dukes! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking off big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he added the extra point. That drive covered 62 yards for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see if this Red Wolves offense can get moving. And for this sophomore signal caller, this one will be filed under learning experience. And you can mark that clash as advantage defense, as corners made plays. Really, the whole secondary has, David.
They have, and this whole defense has. And this QB, man, he's been very ungood. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, he just hasn't been the guy that he has the potential to be and hasn't put drives together. This offense has just sputtered, and it's just one of those days they want to forget.
To the air, it's Flowers. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Red Wolves will bring the punt team onto the field. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. A fair catch is called for. It'll give them great field position. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. This is the type of play that could be a pivotal moment. Tight game, 3rd and long coming. Fires to the tight end. He gets inside the 40 to the 39, but he is still well short of that 1st down marker. It'll be 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And the try is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Pocket breaking down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This is just so demoralizing. You want to talk about taking a game over. That's what this defense is doing right now. They are just winning in the trenches. They're easily the more athletic and more physical unit up front, dominating this O-line.
The Red Wolves trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Flowers. Under fire. Complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Red Wolves come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
Guys, James Madison ready to go back on the attack. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting first down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage. You're probably getting blitzed. It's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
The delay of game pushes the offense back. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
took a little bit too much time at the line there.